Hey y'all. Okay, I've got an article I want to read to y'all. It's about a teenager who got shot to death over an iPhone. Okay. Now this article was written last week, but I don't know if anybody's heard about it, so I want to go ahead and cover this. Teen fatally shot inside Queens public housing development after clash over iPhone. A teenager was shot to death inside a Queens public housing development Saturday in a fight over an iPhone. Okay, so this article was written on the 13th of January. Okay, Trevor Rhudd, 15, was found lying in a second-floor stairwell inside the Beach 41st Street houses on Beach Channel Drive in Edgemere with a gunshot wound to his chest just after 1:30 p.m., cops said. He died at the scene. A 31-year-old man was taken into custody but not immediately charged. A gun was found at the scene. And this is him right here. This is the kid that got shot. 15 years old. And the boy's distraught mother wailed as his body was wheeled out of the building on a coroner's gurney. "My boy is dead," she cried as relatives gathered outside. A woman identified as the victim's girlfriend buried her head into another woman's chest as she convulsed with sobs. Neighbors said the boy and the gunman were fighting over a phone. A relative said Trevor was getting ready to eat when he left to meet a friend who called. "His food is still upstairs," the family member said. "His sandwich, his chips are still on his dresser. He was about to eat his food before he came outside. Then he got killed." She said Trevor was born and raised in the building and recently graduated from charter school and was headed for the 9th grade. He was a humble type of boy, real quiet. He didn't talk much. The relative explained, "If he was in any type of trouble, we didn't know about it. I just don't understand it. I don't. Never heard him get loud and saw him in any arguments." Neighbors lit candles in the shape of a bee at a memorial in the building lobby. That stands for Trevor's nickname, Bubba. "This is senseless. All these young people have to stop killing each other." You know, it really breaks my heart, man, because this kid, okay, he's 15, you know, and he did not deserve to die at all. Just 15 years old, you know, over an iPhone, for God's sakes. So a 31-year-old man killed this boy. Well, it said that he, you know, they had a 31-year-old suspect. And it's just, damn, 31 and you're killing a teenager over a phone? Come on now, that's kid stuff. And it really irritates me because this is what is going on. People are out here robbing and killing instead of getting up and going and getting a job or something or whatever, getting your own money, you know. Stop depending on other people. And that's really what it is. Like when you rob somebody, you're depending on them. And I can't stand that. Like, it just irritates me because I am a very independent person. I get mine on my own. I don't depend on nobody else, you know. And I'm sure not going to take what someone else has, you know, what someone has worked hard for or what someone else has given to them, you know. And it just, it's crazy. You know, you can't have anything and you're scared to give your kids stuff because of things like this happening right here. You know, and it's so sad. It is so terrible that we have to worry about what we can have or what we can do for our children or other people because they might get robbed or killed for this item. And it's ridiculous, you know. We live in a very materialistic world and society, and that's, you know, all people think about is what they can get. What can I have? What do I want? You know, And hey, it's good to get what you want. You know, if you want something, it's good to be able to go in the store and get whatever it is you want or whatever. But don't take from somebody else. You know, and especially not in this manner right here. You know, you took his phone and his life. I think, you know, the phone would have been enough. I mean, if that's what you're going after is a phone, you know, the phone would have been okay, but the boy's life cannot be replaced. And it just, you know, it bothers me, man. I don't like seeing stuff like this at all. You know, I hate to hear about people getting robbed and stuff. It just, and this is what people do for a living. They rob other people. You know, just like with all these gangs and stuff. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. You know, I mean, people walking around and then they get on Facebook and brag about what they've done. Oh yeah, oh, I just robbed somebody, and flashing their stacks of money and stuff like that. And it's like, that's not even yours. You had to take that from somebody else. Like, that's not yours. You know, you're making it yours, but it's not yours. You didn't work for that. You didn't, you know, do whatever for that. Like, you went and robbed somebody or killed somebody for that. You know, I just don't understand, man. And it's crazy. It is really crazy. And it just makes me wonder what the hell is going on in the world. Like, what is wrong with people? You know, every day I see on the news, I see somewhere that someone's been killed, kidnapped, raped, you know, missing person, organs stolen, all kinds of stuff. You know, and it's just like, what kind of people do we really have around here on this earth? It makes you want to stay in your house and not even go anywhere. Because you don't know, that people say that tomorrow's not promised. Hell, the next second isn't promised. You know? It's crazy. So, you know, pray for this boy's family, you know, for their strength, and I hope and pray that he gets justice. It just, you know, it really bothers me, man. You know, it's sad. It says the 31-year-old was taken into custody but not immediately charged. Well, I hope his ass gets charged. I hope he gets charged, and I hope he gets the fullest penalty, the maximum penalty, you know, because what he did was wrong. Not only did he rob somebody, but he killed this innocent boy. And I say innocent, okay, I don't know him, I don't know what he does, okay, but I say innocent because, man, the child is 15. He's 15 years old. You know, anything that this boy had going on in his life, I don't know, you know, okay, but he's 15, you know, and if he was doing any wrong, people can change. This boy was young enough, you know, he had a whole life ahead of him. His life was, you know, really hadn't even begun. Like, he's still at home with his mom. He's underage. You know, your life really don't begin until, you know, until you're an adult, you know, until you hit that legal age. And it's like, okay, I'm free, basically. Whether you leave your house or not, you're still somewhat, you know, you have more freedom. And it just, you know, well, from a legal standpoint, you know, and it just, tired of seeing these young kids dying, man. I really am. And it seems like we have more young people dying than older people. And you know, it makes you think, okay, in the next 30 years, dang, how many people are really going to be living on this earth? Because you got the older ones who are going to die off, you know. Hell, if all the young ones get killed, ain't going to be nobody walking around. You know, it just, tired of seeing this. And this was a senseless crime right here. A senseless murder. Over a damn iPhone. A phone is not that important to me to go kill somebody. And sure not to take it from somebody or kill them or anything for that matter. Like, a phone is a phone. And if you want an iPhone that bad to kill somebody or to rob somebody for their iPhone, you got problems. You know, and I've seen multiple, you know, things about people getting killed over iPhones. And it's just, it's ridiculous. Over a damn phone. You don't see people killing people over galaxies and stuff. You know, I mean, I don't understand it. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. For somebody to want a phone that bad that you go kill somebody instead of getting up off your lazy behind and going and getting it yourself. I just don't understand this. You know, and I remember a few years back, a boy got killed. I don't know how old he was, but I know that a boy had got killed on Craigslist, I believe it was, over an iPhone. Someone, you know, I guess went to meet him or whatever. I guess he was he buying an iPhone? That's what it was. They had a fake post up saying that they were selling an iPhone for X amount of dollars, whatever it was. And the boy went and met them, and they shot him, and they took his money. And what they did was they put a post up with, you know, a whatever, how much ever amount of money that they wanted, and they knew he was gonna have it, you know, and maybe even more. So that was a, you know, like a guaranteed hit or whatever. But yeah, it just really bothers me. You know, I don't like seeing these young people dying, and not like this. You know, people need to die of natural causes, not getting robbed of their possessions and their life. So rest in peace, baby boy, and prayers go out to the family. Y'all pray for this family. His name is Trevor Rhudd. Okay, also known as Bubba. So, yeah, say a prayer for his family, y'all. And, you know, I know that I know his mother needs strength right now. I can't even imagine what she must be going through right now. My heart goes out to her. So I'm going to play this video, and then I will talk to you guys later. So let me go ahead and start this.
Do you have any idea why somebody would have done this?
No, I don't. I don't know. Like, you think everybody's just crazy?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nowadays, you don't need a reason to kill nobody. People behave with you, they don't like you. They don't like you. And my son well known. Good boy. Yeah. And he had people around him that don't like him, and he think they're his friends. The same way that boy did not like him. He called my son out of the house to kill him. It was a plan. There was too many people involved. It was a plan. 4 kids down in the box. The 30-year-old man walking my son through the garden. It was planned. Ain't nobody dad or killed but my son. Just mad people. So it wasn't no shooting. Person shooting. When my son got shot.
It ain't like you was gonna shoot. He could have did nothing. Nobody that deserved that.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Really? You take somebody's phone, whatever it wasn't worth taking
Killing
it.
him.
Feel me? Ridiculous. Feel me? Like, it's crazy. Young boy, he didn't get to eat his food.
Right.
Like, rush him out the house to kill him. That was crazy.
Okay, so that was my first time watching that video, and yeah, I mean, my words exactly. It is ridiculous. It makes no sense to me. So you guys have a wonderful day.
Just some cramps.
Hold on. You guys have a wonderful day. If y'all need to send me anything,
It's like
click off it. If y'all need to send me anything, please do so in my email. It will be listed down below. If y'all want to go to my Facebook, it's listed down below also. If y'all want to hit the PayPal, that's listed down below also. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all later.